All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But you guys know what time it is. It's time to discuss daily analysis regarding Pepe, see what is happening, and of course, what we could be expecting as we go further into the week. So, if we're looking at the overall markets, guys, the market is looking insanely good. You guys can see pretty much every altcoin almost is up right now, and of course, altcoin season is still in full effect. But if you're looking at Pepe right now, it's not seeing these types of gains that we're seeing with some of the other altcoins, and that is something that we are going to focus on today and kind of analyze the charts and see what exactly is happening. So if we're looking at the price right now, it's currently sitting at 84.5, still about 5 zeros in front of the price, up 0.5% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. But now if we're looking at it on the Bitcoin and Ethereum side of things, it's down about 5% in both comparatives. So as of now, we're seeing BTC outpacing Pepe, and that's just how things are currently looking. But if you're looking at the market cap, it's currently sitting above $3.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $1.4 billion. So far, so good. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So we're going to start off with the holder count. So despite a little bit of a pullback, we're still seeing the holder count increasing, which is obviously a nice thing to see. We did see some exchanges coming out and listing Pepe, one of the biggest exchanges in terms of the fiat gateway in Canada. I heard about the announcement, have come and listed a Pepe on their platform. So any Canadians out there, if you use an app called Newton, their web browser or their app, they have listed Pepe now. So people that use that app have capabilities of purchasing Pepe on that platform. So more liquidity, and that's just obviously better in terms of people coming in. If people are interested, there are easy ways for people to actually get access to it rather than moving coins from another exchange to another exchange, which can cause a lot of confusion, and obviously that can kind of spook a lot of people, especially the newcomers. So that's great, obviously. But if you're looking at the total crypto meme coin market cap right now, you guys can see this for yourself. It's currently sitting at 62.4 billion. So we're up about 2.3%. But what you're starting to note is that we're seeing some of the coins that have been rallying over the past 2 to 3 weeks, especially the meme coins, are starting to kind of cool off right now. But overall, things are looking really good. You're seeing the small caps right now really gaining a lot of traction. You can see this for yourself. G-Rock, this announcement came out of Elon Musk yesterday, which is a feature on Twitter, and this coin that was originally built, based off of that tweet, really pumped up quite heavily. So we're definitely seeing a lot of meme coins pumping up, especially the short, the small cap coins. But the big boys are still holding really good. Believe it or not. Of course, when we pull out the charts, things are going to start making more sense. But let's go a little further, see what's happening. So if we're looking at BTC dominance, we did see Bitcoin dominance go all the way up to 55% just a few days back, as we know, and that happened due to the fact that when we did see Bitcoin see a little bit of a cool off. But since then, obviously, we did go all the way down to 53%. But we're seeing Bitcoin dominance picking up recently. Reason as to why it's picking up right now is due to the fact that Bitcoin is sitting at an all-time high almost. Once again, a daily candle, it was able to close at 71,700. As you guys know, we did reach a new all-time high yesterday, which was March 11th, and that is something we were expecting, and I'm not surprised. The price of Bitcoin pushing up to $72,000 plus. As we started off this week, so Bitcoin is looking absolutely amazing right now. But we're seeing meme coins kind of seeing a little bit of a cool off, including Pepe, and we're seeing some of the other altcoins, that were kind of lagging behind meme coins, are starting to really gain some traction right now. But let's take a look at our good old friend Pepe, see what is happening with its price. So you can see this for yourself. Remember this line that I drew for you guys yesterday? We are below that support line. But the craziest thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is that Pepe was able to close its daily candle above that key support line, and I do have very confidence feeling that we will see the price reclaim above that support line. obviously we're seeing it sitting below it right now, but I don't think it's going to have a hard time actually getting back above it, in the upcoming few hours ahead of us, especially if you're looking at it on the hourly time frame. You really understand as to what's going on with Pepe on the shorter time scale. So what you're starting to see is from March 8th, obviously when we broke out of that key resistance level at 85.18, we went all the way up to a new yearly high at 98.90. Never really managed to break the target that we were speaking about, but very, very close. But since then, we did see it bounce back a few times above this key support, which of course right now is not acting as a support. We are below it because we did lose the support line. But what you were seeing is a few bounces between this range, and even going back below it a few times, but managed to pick up quite easily. So what I'm expecting is potentially could retest 81.97 if we were to lose this support where we're currently sitting at. That could be a target in the books, and I think we will see a push back up because Bitcoin is looking really good right now. I don't think meme coins are done yet, and the way Pepe is showing in terms of its momentum speaks for itself as of now. Even if you're looking at the hourly time frame, if you understand technical analysis, this chart is not looking as bad as a lot of people might think right now. We're still creating higher highs, higher lows. It's pretty much bouncing back and forth within this range, and what you're starting to see is a similar pattern forming. So if I were to zoom in for you guys a little bit, we kind of saw that happen earlier March as well. A lot of sideways momentum for Pepe, and then of course we'll break out to a new all-time high, and we're starting to see bouncing very nicely. You want to see moves like this occurring after a significant rally. When you see Pepe pumping up, or any project that pumps up like 719%, when you see projects pumping up like this, you want to find ground as soon as possible. What I mean by ground is start consolidating, because remember, let me just bring out the daily time frame so you guys understand what I'm saying. So you can pretty much see it's just been on a massive tear recently, since the month of March started, just absolutely all-time high after all-time high. So when you do see these types of moves, it's really important for you to kind of, guess what, just make sure you are what was I going to say? See, I lost my train of thought. So basically, when you see these types of moves, especially all-time highs, and especially when the parabolic type of moves happen like this, you want the project to find ground. What I mean by that is, find support where it starts consolidating, because if it does not find that, it can dump faster than you know it. And as of now, so far, it's doing that, and I like what I'm seeing. Obviously, if you think your overall funds in Pepe right now, it's too much, especially if you picked it up around this range and you're sitting at some life-changing gains. You guys know what I would personally recommend. I would personally recommend to lock some profits in, but if you don't want to lock in profits, what I would do is have extensive really strict stop losses, multiple ones, where you personally think you're okay in case the price were to drop. So that kind of reduces your overall risk factor and maximizes your overall gains, in my opinion. So that's how I'd be taking a look at, but so far so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I still don't think the overall meme coin market is over yet. I think we will see Pepe bouncing up once again, but as of now, we do need to keep an eye out on Bitcoin, and of course the certain support lines that I have just highlighted for you guys. But that is it for today's update. Do let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.